Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us once more. Welcome back to the Tales of Uncle Lavin with your boy, Uncle Lavin. And today, I'm so honored. I'm so happy to have one of the funniest tweets in Uganda, one of the funniest content creators around. Most of you know him. You know uh, his famous picture on Twitter, and maybe you've interacted with him on several spaces. Uh, I will not go far. I'm going to let him introduce himself and tell us more about himself. Uh-huh. My guy,
Mm.
tell us about yourself. Who you are, your name, what you do.
Do I have to keep looking in the camera? Or I look
Just
at
stop.
okay. Silva Mwine, but my real name is Nuahere Zafirmon. I'm a digital influencer, and also I just graduated from Makerere University. I was doing communications. So I'm majorly on Twitter, though I'm trying to go across the other platforms, though majorly now I'm a Twitter influencer.
Kale, that's fantastic. Me, I only know you as a Twitter influencer. I don't know much about the others because
I
you even
also have
graduated.
TikTok.
Ah, TikTok.
Yeah, I have TikTok, but I just be forcing. Yeah,
Yeah, they
TikTok
on
is hard.
vibes.
It's very hard.
It's nothing hard. It's just that
It,
you don't like it.
it's hard for me to go in front of the camera, majorly on the keyboards.
Huh?
I'm a keyboard warrior.
Yeah, Kale.
Yeah,
Personally, it's an honor to have you, bro. I've been
yeah.
looking forward to this day a long time. And I want to know when was it that you knew you're going to be an influencer? Or when did you know you had in this to do it?
You know, it comes like you don't know how it comes. Like maybe you're seeing screenshots of tweets, people are posting them on their WhatsApp statuses, and you feel like this is something I can tweet. Like this is something I can also do. And also, majorly because I had a friend, Ishmael. Ishmael used to be on Twitter so much, and he could
I know
share,
Ishmael.
yeah, he could share stories, Twitter this, Twitter that. And so I was like, maybe I should also join. So I joined, and since he had more followers, he could retweet for me, push for me. That's how you grow, engaging and stuff. When you have a big account pushing you, it's easier for you to also be part of the what of the community. So I joined like that. And
Okay.
then when you get to having more followers, people reach out to you to have you post for them their businesses and stuff. And that's how you kickstart.
Is there a one scenario, one tweet that made you go viral, something like that, so you can be known by people?
Mm,
Or you just found
do
one
you
day?
think I don't think I remember. It's more of like like a music career
Mhm.
where you have one song, the second song, but you have to be consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I have had a lot of popular tweets. Like, but I can't remember the one that went through and was like a breakthrough.
Because personally, I would say
Mm.
I have people who know you actually, even from Kenya and far beyond. I always see them posting these screenshots. And
Mm.
one day I inboxed my sister. She had posted a screenshot of
Mm.
your tweet. I don't remember it, but it was so funny.
Mm.
And I told my sister, "But do you know that guy is actually someone I know here in
Yeah.
Uganda or one on one?" I was like, "Yeah, really, what?"
Mm.
So I will tell you one thing: people know you and they love your content so much out there. I personally being one of the biggest fans.
That
Thank you for
makes
the
me happy.
follow. You even followed me.
Eh,
You have so many followers, so everyone wants you to follow them back. How do you
yeah.
balance this? How do you pick someone? I'm
Mm.
going to follow this one. I'm
Mm.
not going to follow this one. What's your criterion?
Oh, actually, following someone like me, I'm at a stage where I even forget that I have to follow back. But then when someone keeps engaging on your content, retweets, comments, and you keep seeing the person you moved, you're like, let me check the profile. And when you check the profile, you find you don't follow the what? The guy. So you like, oh, this guy has been engaging on my stuff and I don't even follow him. That's how you end up following the person. That's how you do. Or maybe I you might have like a tweet that I like. Maybe it's about football or it's music. I like music or it's movies, and I'm like, this guy has the same tastes and preferences like mine, and I'm like, let me follow this guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe you're popular, you're like a
So,
big guy, you're the president.
You know one thing, okay, you've mentioned popular people.
Mm,
And I came to learn that popular people don't like, okay, when you're with them in public and you don't recognize them, it agitates them. They get so angry. One day I was this popular guy. I'm not going to mention his name because I don't want him to look for me and stone me. And I was in Cafe Javas.
Eh.
I think I don't know this side, Lugogo there.
Lugogo,
I was seated there, and this guy is actually known on TikTok, but I did not know. Someday I sipping my tea slowly, and I'm looking. This guy is looking at me with very bad eyes. I'm wondering, what have I done? Kumbe, some guy came and said, hey, hi, I saw your song. I want a picture with you. And I'm like, oh, Kumbe is a celebrity. That's why he's getting angry at me. So
that you're not recognizing.
Yeah, you're not recognizing
But
him.
me, I'm not a celebrity. If someone says I am a celebrity, I would feel offended because I'm not.
You want to mean you don't walk around and people
Yeah,
just because
it makes me uncomfortable when someone finds me in public as like, Phil, I know you. Oh my God. It makes me, I'm like, I just have a lot of followers. I just have a lot of followers, and maybe I'm always online and I'm consistent. But that doesn't make me a celebrity.
If you're not a celebrity, I don't know who I am. I've not been born. I'm nobody. But, what's the one misconception? Sorry, misconception that people have regarding your job as an influencer?
People think influencers are very poor.
Are very poor?
Yeah, very poor.
Not rich?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
But they are right.
You mean you're poor?
It's not a misconception. People may okay, some other influencers may look at it as whatever, but me, I feel like influencers, we are poor people. First, I would say we just have followers. Okay, we are young. We're trying to do something for ourselves, make some small money, add up and do some shit. But then, the fact that we're online and exposed, people feel like we should be having money. But then you're also on the same platform. Why don't you have money?
You have a bigger reach than us. You're reaching millions.
Yeah, me having a bigger reach means that money also goes through bigger things.
More money, more problems.
Yeah, that's the thing. So when people see me, okay, people expect me to come with maybe a car, and they say, Finn is a very normal person. So, but yeah. That's life.
And you know, most people would expect it. Since you're famous and people know you expect people to have money. I'm sure there are people who come to you and they ask you for money.
In my DMs, like, I need help. I don't have lunch. You know, when I was at campus at MOOC, they would come to my DM like, I don't have supper. When I also don't have supper.
They don't know you're in this struggle together.
When I also don't have supper.
They don't even remind you of my campus days where I survived. I don't want to remember. I see people posting and tweeting, and man, I miss campus. What do you mean? You miss supper in campus?
Yeah.
Bro,
campus was hard as hell.
You always knew you're going to be an influencer.
Nah, it didn't ask me to be an influencer.
What did you want to be when you grow up?
I wanted to be a lawyer.
And then?
Yeah, I did pre-entries. I failed so bad. I had over 48. Then
48 is not bad.
Then government gave me journalism and mass comm. But as I went through journalism and mass comm, I realized I want to be a communications person. Yeah, so anything to do with stratcom, corporate comms. Yeah.
For me, when I was growing up, I always wanted to be, for example. People might laugh and wonder why. Because for example has everything you hear. For example, that's how I used to wonder, who is this for example? And people want to be, I would like to be him one day. Until I grew up and life has given me properly.
Yeah.
But we shall manage.
Yeah, we shall. That's for sure.
Are there other abilities that you possess except what you do? Are there other hidden talents?
Hidden talents, I might say I'm a rapper.
Why have I laughed? Enlighten us more. What do you rap about?
About life. Let's say, yeah. About life. About
please. I'm going to check them out.
I'm soon updating my Apple profile and I put music. But I used to like playing football. Yeah,
Neymar.
yeah. I used.
Eh?
But then when I came to Kampala, it's hard. It's hard for me to go out there and be with other people, and it's hard for me to socialize. I have like you might see me on social media yapping. Yeah, that's on my phone. But when it comes to going to the public and I speak and stuff,
You've ever seen that meme of the dog,
Hmm.
whereby on one side it's barking, and then on the other side it's so humble
Yeah.
towards you
Yeah.
in public. But I
That's
get
me.
this anxiety issues that people who don't know how to.
I have a lot of it.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Mhm.
And one challenge that you've gone through in your line of content that really taught you a lot.
I think poor pay,
Poor pay.
underpayment.
This has always been the case, or long ago?
Even still, because they might get you from 100K to 200K when you're supposed to be like 1 million.
Mhm.
Yeah. So there's underpayment. Yeah. And also people, you work for someone and the guy doesn't want to pay. Like he needs you to go out on social media and call him out, which you
Yeah.
can't do.
Speaking
'Cause-
of that,
yeah.
let me tell you, I don't know what's wrong with people when it comes to paying money.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to say Ugandan because in me where I come from, it's still the same thing.
Yeah.
People have a problem with paying back.
Yeah.
You assist someone money. This is guy who came and asked me, "Hey man, I am stuck and I need your help. I'm at a bus stop. Yeah, I'm going to be helping everyone who needs help." Like, okay, let me help you. I have some money. So I gave him. But bro, he said he's going to pay in 3 days. It has been over 2 years. He has not paid that money. I even gave up on it. You go back when you are begging and crawling back for your money.
Yeah.
You have to come up with a story. Hey, my mom is sick. But just tell me my money. I think that's one
Yeah.
thing.
Like last year, I lost like 1.7 million.
Billion or million?
Million.
Yeah, I almost not bro. I was tell you so compare to all.
Thought you're chilling with Sudia.
Bro. But
Yeah.
I get that.
But that's life.
Now, is there one popular opinion
Mm.
that you don't agree with?
Popular opinion.
One popular opinion that you don't agree with.
I think it would land me in trouble. It's more like I can't say it, but if I get but there are very many. The other one is people thinking that Ronaldo is better than Messi.
Bro, don't go there.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of Ronaldo.
that's. But the other popular opinion, it's about the woke whatever. Wokeness. These people who dress up like a man dressing up like a woman.
That's a very controversial topic. Personally, I don't give.
That's why I'm like, I can't speak because I want the visa.
You want to travel abroad?
No.
I know you have many celebrities that you adore.
Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar.
So
Yeah.
if you had the chance to swap your life with a guy for one day, one
Yeah.
celebrity, it would be Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar. If I was a girl, I would choose Beyonce. But as a man, Kendrick Lamar, because he's so real. Like he sings about real life stuff. He's not about whoa that 21 Savage kind of shit. Like,
I get you.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar is one of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
And me, if you ask me, I want to be Azawi. Ask me what do you want to be, change life with Azawi. Azawi, can you hear me? I'd like to be in your life. I like that you're alive and I want to be part of it. But bro, it has been an amazing time to have you on our show.
Yeah.
To know you in
It was hard for me actually. To say that I will come and be in front of the camera. It's always hard for
You're
me.
not a person to go into
Yeah,
camera.
but I had to.
How did you come here? You came here on foot?
No.
Which car are you driving now? Which latest model?
Kawat. Kaloli.
Kalori?
Yeah.
Which one is that?
That's a Marab store.
Yeah.
You had them at Mook.
I'm coming for tips. But bro, before you leave, I would one word of advice to the people who are viewing. Someone maybe who's struggling out there, someone who needs a source of inspiration, what would be?
I would say don't pressure yourself. That's the first thing. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't fall to social media pressure. You seeing people are on trips, Dubai, young girls, young boys, and you stress yourself about it. We all have our own journeys to go through. So if you do that, you commit suicide. So what I can say is, or you end up doing evil stuff. You you're a gang member, or you end up trying to steal and snatch from people and stuff. So what I can say is, don't pressure yourself. Pray, work hard. As long as you're working hard, you get there. It takes time. Like, don't run. Yeah, don't try to grab this and this. You may end up in. So all I can say is, and also be consistent. Yeah, be consistent. I would say the reason as to why I am an influencer is because of my consistency. I stayed, even when I was getting one like, one retweet, but I stayed. I was like, I have to be there. There's a time I was like, let me give up. But then, there's a time when you feel like the whole world is against you, like someone is sending you some witchcraft kind of shit. But then,
Me
but
actually,
then,
some things I always see you posting. I'm like, bro, doesn't bro fear the government? I see you posting some stuff which you tag the government. I see you tagging the president. But does he ever come to your DM and be like, bro, what is that you're saying? Or you never get into such trouble?
now I've never gotten in such trouble because I don't always, when I'm tagging the president, it's just for fun. It's called the engagement farming.
Yeah.
Yeah, engagement farming. People are going to react to that. Why are you tagging the president? Whoa, stuff like
I
that.
don't want one day to hear they came for you with a drone and you went like that, disappeared.
No, I'm not a threat to the government. The threats are those other, because I'm not a politician
Speaking of the president,
and I come from the same district as the president. So
so you think that's going to save you, bro? Have you seen the police? You're going to find yourself anyway.
they say it's never serious until it's looking for you.
They say police don't work until you have committed a crime. One day after, they come for me. Always say, if I get into trouble, police can never reach out to me. But I know it's just a matter of minutes. They get to me.
Yeah.
But I get where you're coming from. I know how sensitive it is with your type of work. But we appreciate you. We appreciate what you do. We love your content. Personally, I'm telling you, in behalf of my friends that I know, we love your content.
Guns.
Keep doing it. Both girls and boys.
A boy liking my content, that's so gay. Just stop somewhere. Just like it. Don't love it.
Most of your followers are male. Don't you know that?
That's unfortunate.
Most of your followers are male and female. Don't ask me how I know, but I know. I did my survey.
I need to do content that appeals to the female, whatever.
That's all we had for you today with Philmon Bamwine. And please like, subscribe, and share, and comment. Don't forget, comment and engage. And we'll be having more engaging sessions in future. We'll be bringing more exciting people. Please keep it locked. It's your boy, Uncle Loving.